Now let me walk you through the Power BI desktop application. This is the very first you see the white canvas page. Okay, this is the report view. We are now in report view. Okay, look. So here we can develop the reports using the visuals and fields. Okay, whenever we imported data, our those of data tables and fields will appear here in under the fields pane. Okay, and with the help of this visualizations here, we can create the reports in the report pane. We'll see more in detail in further sessions. Okay, the next is the data tab. Okay, whatever the tables we import here, those tables will appear here with the data. Okay, data tab means we can monitor the data, we can analyze the data, we can go through the data here. Okay, while performing any data related actions or writing DAX formulas to create calculated columns and tables, we can come here and do that. Okay, and here in the this is called a day modeling tab. Okay, modeling view or modeling tab. Here what we will whatever the tables we import, those tables will appear here, and we will create relationships between the tables and tables and relationships together called as a model. Okay, here we work with the models. Okay, those are nothing but the tables with the relationships. Okay, let me go to the okay home tab. Okay, in the home tab, if you see here, look, get data. So get data is the one where which will help us to connect to the different data sources. Get data is nothing but the list of APIs which are available here. Okay, this is the okay you know most commonly used data sources which will show up in the first list. And if you want to see more connections to data sources, simply click on more. It will open up a window where you will have again list of APIs with different categories. Okay, if you want to see all visible file type data sources, okay, database type of data sources, these all are the different database applications. Okay, and these APIs, they are support with the help of these APIs, we can connect to the data source very simply by simply giving the URL or location of the server or database and username and password. You can connect to that. Okay, and this also supports for even for the open source databases. This PostgreSQL database is the open source. Like this is the one of the example I'm showing. This connects to any database applications. Okay, then Power Platform, and I was discussing about the Power Platform in the previous session, right? Okay, these are the Power BI data sets. So the data sets which we develop here in Power BI, those data sets we can use it for another report as well. Okay, we can connect to and Power BI data flows, whatever the transformations, cleaning, shaping we are doing in the Power Query editor, those are called as Power BI data flows, and these data flows are stored in the Azure Lake, Azure Lake database generation 2. Okay, these data flows also we can directly connect and we can use them. Common data services, which I was talking about. Okay, Power Platform, common data services. Okay, and Dataverse is a database. Okay, so this is used to develop model driven apps, power apps and all. Okay, and this database also we can use it. Okay, like this, look, you have numerous connection APIs available here, and for the API, for the still if you don't have some APIs, you can always install third-party APIs very simply, and it can integrate automatically, and you can use that. Okay, so we'll see more in further sessions. Okay, then and the next one is the Excel workbook. This is the most used data source. That is the reason they had given a shortcut here as well and here as well. And in the get data also, the very first option is the Excel workbook. I was talking about Power BI data sets, right? So these are all most used, common, and recommended data sources. That is the reason Microsoft has provided these shortcuts here. Power BI data set we have seen in the get data as well, and SQL Server. You can see the SQL Server here as well. Okay, this most commonly used data sources that given the shortcuts here. Enter data. You can simply cut, copy, paste, or also you can create your manual data here. If you have any sample list or simple, only few columns, few rows, then you can directly create here. And you can just load it to our model, upload it to our model. And Dataverse is the database I was saying about this, right? Okay. This also we can use here. And this is the recent data sources it will show. Whatever the recent data sources we used, this will show here. Okay, and transform data. With the help of this transform data, we'll go to by clicking on this, it will launch the Power Query editor and data source settings. Okay, whatever the data sources we use to build a report or a visual, so those data sources are visible here, and you can always come here and you can select them and you can change them, like editing permissions, clearing permissions if sometimes the source is changed, and you can also change the source file, look data source in current file. Okay, we can do that in this data source settings. Okay, just close this. New visuals. Okay, the visuals whatever we see here in the right hand side under visuals pane. Okay, you can just by clicking on new visual add, you can a new visual to the report and text box and more visuals. It's the similar option, more visuals here and here. Okay, by simply clicking on this, you can get more visuals from the Microsoft communities. Okay, you can import a visual from a file as well. Okay, you can remove the visuals which you don't want. You can restore the default visuals as well. Okay, it's the same option. And this new measure, quick measure, and this will work when you import tables, then the fields will appear here. Then automatically this new measure and quick measure will be enabled, and this sensitivity will work with the scripts Python or R script. If you are expert in that, you can use this one as well. And this publish once you are done with the development. Okay, you can publish this Power BI report to Power BI service by clicking on this publish icon. Okay, when you are done with the report, then this will be enabled. Okay, because we don't have anything in our report now. That is the reason this button is disabled. Okay, next move to insert. Okay, insert. If you see that new page, okay, inserting a new page in our report. Okay, this plus button and this in new page is same. Whether you click here or click here, it will insert a new page. Okay, and again you can create more visuals. Okay, one more report with the more visuals. So that's how you can create. That's the purpose of new page. A new visual, again it's the same. Okay, in the last screen whatever see, more visuals it's the same. And this Q&A, the most commonly used are the important visuals, those are here. That is okay, this is the Q&A visual, and this is the key influencer here. This is the decomposer, and this is the smart narrative visual, and this is the page native report preview. Okay, the reports which we have created in this report server, those can be used here. Embedded a page native report visual in your report. The visuals which are already developed using page report server, those reports using this visual, we can use this, that we can embed this in our current report. Okay, I was talking about Power Apps and Power Automate, right? These are the visuals. Using these visuals, we can use the Power Apps which are developed in Power App Studio. Okay, and Power Automate are the flows which will automate the process. Using Power Automate, we can automate the process. These text box, buttons, shapes, and images we will use in our reports. Okay, in further sessions, when we design our reports, we'll use all these options. Okay, then coming to modeling. Okay, modeling, manage relationships. Okay, this is related to the modeling tab. Whenever we have tables in our model, this option will be enabled. With the help of this, we can create relationships or manage relationships. new measure. When we have columns, we can create new measures. Okay, measures by using the DAX formulas. Okay, with the help of the columns. Okay, based on columns only, we can create new measures because we don't have any columns and tables in our model. That's the reason this option is disabled. Quick measure. Okay, these are the quick measures. Okay, without using manually, we don't need to write any DAX code. By simply selecting the options, we can create a quick measure as well. A new column. This is a calculated column. Whenever you want to use some calculated columns in your table, okay, then we will use this new column, and this is a new table. Okay, even if we want to use some calculated table using DAX, we can use this new table option. Change detection, the detection of the relationships. Okay. Okay, this automatic detection type we can check. New parameter, what if parameter. Okay, this is a separate scenario. Okay, what if parameter. This is used for revenue analysis and revenue scenarios. And we'll see in further sessions how to use this and new parameter as well. And this manage role, this is related to the row level security. Okay, and view as. Okay, this both related to the row level security. We will see in the future sessions, okay, how to use this role, manage role and view as. So, okay, and this is again Q&A setup related to this vision and language and language schema. Okay, these are related to language. Yeah, let's move to view. Okay, view. These are the templates. Okay, okay, the report templates. This is how. Okay, we can use these templates to design the report. Okay. This is the page view. This is how fit to page, fit to, but once we develop our report, then you will understand how we can use these options. And this is the layout, mobile layout. When we develop a report, if you want to see how it will look in the mobile layout, it will display here, okay, in the mobile layout. Okay, you can uncheck or check this grid lines and snap grid and just page view. Okay, and these filters. Okay, again, these filters are report level filters, page level filters, visual level filters. Those filters appear here. Okay, and if you see here, simply clicking back again in this, it will go to the normal layout. Okay, these are the filters you see. These filters and those filters are same. Okay, here we will deal with the page report level, page level and visual level filters. Bookmarks are similar to the bookmarks what we see in a browser. We can bookmark, right? Here we can bookmark the report pages. Okay, we'll also in the future session we'll see that. Okay, and this selection is nothing but whatever the components or elements which we use in these reports. If there are too many elements, too many components, it's very hard to select them and manage them, move forward, move behind, okay, move front and back. Okay, so with the help of this selection, okay, we can do them easily. Means if you click on this list selection, it will open up the selection pan here, and you will see all the components elements which we have used in our report in the list form. Okay, by simply selecting on that particular element or component, you can select that, and if you want to do any formatting or like, you know, so that's the reason this selection is there. Okay, and we'll discuss later about this sync slicers and performance analyzers. Okay, then this is the common help. Okay, so this is the walkthrough of our desktop application is done. So let me conclude the session here.